Clint Cosgrove, Arrival's national recruiting analyst here with 2023 defensive tackle Jamel Howard out of Marist High School in Chicago. Jamel, man, you were a long-time Wisconsin commit. Teams held off for a while, but then Wisconsin fires Coach Paul Chryst. New teams start rolling in, and we'll get to that in a second. But, I want to start with you recently decommitted from Wisconsin. And are they still in the picture, and where do the Badgers stand with you?
Yes, sir. Wisconsin is still in the picture for me. Just because Madison always going to be Madison, and just Wisconsin football is always going to be really good football. They stack up well with all my other offers. They're a really top choice for me.
Awesome. So they're right in the mix, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's dive into the recent offers that you've gotten, because you've gotten three big ones in particular: Michigan, Nebraska, Ole Miss. Let's start with Michigan. What are your thoughts on the program, and where do they stand with you?
Michigan stacks up well with them having my past middle linebacker, Jimmy Rolder. Just him being there and him flourishing in their system, it gives a lot of reassurance for me. Just us coming from the same kind of like neighborhood and same school. We were coached the same, so pretty much same guys.
For sure. I know Jimmy's getting some PT early on this season. Is he trying to give you the hard pitch to get you to go up there?
Yes, sir. Of course, Jimmy's gonna pitch me to go to Michigan because that's my guy. He was my linebacker, so we kind of do have that connection from the football season. And Jimmy's just great, so he's just gonna do everything that he can just to see me win. So
for sure. Now Nebraska, and I know that offer came from the previous staff, but are they still in the picture? Is that a school that you will consider?
Yes, sir. Nebraska, just Coach Applewhite was the one that recruited me. Him coming out to see me was very big in my recruitment, and I still want to consider, the school that he recruited me to.
Okay. And then an SEC offer comes through yesterday from Ole Miss. And was this something that came out of the blue? Had you been talking to them for a while? Just give me your thoughts on Ole Miss and tell me about how the offer went down.
I have been talking to the recruiters from Ole Miss for a minute, and they finally got me in the door with the defensive line coach. He watched my film, and he really liked my tape. So he ended up getting me on with the head coach, and I ended up talking to those guys. I mostly talked to the defensive line coach, though, and he got me offered.
Okay. Is that a school that you will seriously consider? Are you going to try to get down there at any point?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get down there sooner than later, but Ole Miss is I'm definitely considering them.
Okay. Now I know you've been on some recent visits, actually, and it's two of the three we've already really discussed the schools. But since you decommitted from Wisconsin, you've gone on game day or at least campus visits to Michigan, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Just tell me something that maybe stood out about each one of those visits individually.
The Michigan visit, I really liked the staff and how they welcomed me into the big house, and how they just made me feel like a priority. With U of I really loved like the way that the players interacted with the coaches. The D-line during warm-ups were absolutely insane. I really liked how they were just grooving. Everybody was locked in, and they were just getting to it. With Wisconsin, I really like, again, the player interaction, because I was walking through the tunnel and I had seen Rodas and Keanu in the tunnel, and they both dabbed me up and told me that they were going to have a very good game, and they did play very well. So, yeah.
Okay. And then upcoming visit plans. You've got some officials left. I believe you're going to schedule some officials. Where do you plan on going?
I plan on making visits to all my top schools. I have 2 of them scheduled so far, but I'm looking to schedule 2 more. I have U of I and I have Wisconsin. Those dates are coming up pretty soon, within the month of December. So, yeah.
Okay. And do you care to share who the other 2 that you're looking to schedule?
I'm looking to schedule Michigan and Michigan and Nebraska pretty soon, but I'm also going to probably throw Ole Miss in there too. So
Okay. All right, man. You're going to be a busy dude. Now, you say those top schools, and obviously, you choose to visit the schools that, are your top schools. Is that the only group of schools you're considering right now? Is there a school in particular that stands out? Where are you as far as, a list of top schools?
Honestly, right now, with my options being open, I'm honestly considering all of my options. With that being said, the 2 deadline commitment dates coming up, I would just like to keep everything open just in case I do have to go to a school and talk about me getting there and then playing right away.
Okay. So keeping the options open, the visits, you've got 2 on the books, but the other ones are kind of fluid right now. How about this? I mean, you speak of, you know, 2 signing days coming up. Things are, it's almost that time. Do you have a commitment timeline, and when do you plan on signing?
I plan on signing later, honestly, right now, unless that changes. But I plan on signing later, so
Okay.
probably in that February date, around there.
Okay. All right. So keeping things open now. Do you think you'll make your commitment before then, or do you think you'll wait till signing day?
I believe there's a possibility, but until then, until that possibility happens or something happens, then I will stick to that signing date, that second signing date.